The idea that Miss Cox wants desperately to be a parent, and this law might actually cause her to lose that ability is shocking and would be a genuine miscarriage of justice.
Well, this morning you just saw there a judge ruled a Texas woman could terminate her pregnancy due to health concerns. 31-year-old Kate Cox was seeking an abortion after doctors said the fetus had an abnormality and that the pregnancy was not viable. Joining us to discuss how this ruling could affect Texas's near total abortion ban is Fox 26 legal analyst Chris Tritico. Chris, let's jump right in here. So what are the implications of this decision, whether it be nationwide or even statewide?
Well, I'm not sure as it stands right now that this ruling will have a great nationwide or even a statewide implication. The judge ruled that this decision she made today is limited to the facts of this case, and she did that for a strategic purpose to hopefully prevent a court of appeals from overturning her. She wanted to make a ruling that would allow this plaintiff to get her abortion so that she would not further damage her in moving forward with having other children. And she found that this pregnancy that she has stands, if she has to take it to term, might cause her further damage in her ability to have other children. And so she limited the ruling to these facts only. And that may cause the Court of Appeals to say we're not going to intervene here.
All right, so even with that and the judge trying to make that isolation and making that clear, state officials have said they would move forward with an appeal. So does that have any implications about the timeline of the woman's abortion procedure?
It might. And so I don't know how they're handling this from the plaintiff's side. I know what I would do if I were representing her is I would have had her at the doctor's office ready to go. And as soon as the judge signed the order, that would have given them the ability to go ahead and start the procedure before the Attorney General had a chance to go to the Court of Appeals and seek a stay. But I don't know what they're doing or how they're handling it.
All right, now speaking of the Attorney General, Ken Paxton, he released a statement saying in part, and I quote here, the temporary restraining order essentially will not insulate hospitals, doctors, or anyone else from civil and criminal liability for violating Texas's abortion laws. This includes first-degree felony prosecutions and civil penalties of not less than $100,000 for each violation. So is this true? Can doctors or even hospitals still get in trouble for performing this abortion?
Well, that would be a conflict of law that the courts would have to resolve. We have a district court judge that said that for the next 14 days, doctors, hospitals, and anyone that helps this plaintiff is immune from that statute. And so for 14 days, there's a state district judge that has excused anyone who helps this particular plaintiff in seeking an abortion. And so I would think that they would not be able to be held responsible either in a civil court or held criminally responsible under the law as it currently sits because of that ruling that the judge has granted for the next 14 days.
Chris Tritico, great insight into a big-time ruling here today. Thank you so much for your time.
You bet.
And that wraps